In this video, we're going to discuss setting up a basic home outer perimeter early warning system. I've been working on improving our home security preps due to all the current civil unrest going on right now. In some of my past videos, you saw that I was pre-cutting plywood boards for the exterior windows and doors, and I've also been reinforcing primary doors with door armor or at least having 3-inch screws inserted to avoid door breaches. For home security and monitoring, I like looking at it in terms of layers that are practical to set up. For example, I think it's a good idea to have a camera system set up on the exterior of your home for surveillance purposes, especially ones that have motion-activated alerts that you could set up to notify your phone when motion is detected. A few years ago, I featured the Arlo Pro wireless motion camera system, which is what we have set up at our home. The Arlo is super convenient for a quick setup, although it's probably not the best long-term solution. Someday I'd like to replace it with a hardwired system that isn't as internet reliant. So let's get started with this video on what I'm doing for setting up a basic home outer perimeter early warning system. Let's get started. I like looking at practical home security in terms of layers. The whole goal is to deter a bad guy from actually getting inside the home. For layer 1, that's your home defense system if someone were to actually get inside your home. At this particular layer, it's I'm your Huckleberry time, if you know what I mean. You're a daisy if you do. Layer 2 is your alarm system that hopefully has phone notifications. When we purchased our home, that was one of the first things that we did was add an alarm system. So we have sensors on all of our doors and windows, in addition to glass breaking sensors. We're able to turn on and off the system remotely if need be, and we have it linked up with our local police department, so if someone were to break in, they're going to get notified almost immediately. Layer 3 is your camera system with motion-activated alerts. Again, we're using the Arlo Pro wireless motion camera system, which we've really liked. However, I don't want to know that a bad guy is right outside my door. I'd rather know when they're about 20 feet away from my door. So then for layer 4, we have the perimeter early warning system, which we'll be covering in this particular video. So for a basic perimeter warning system, I'm using a driveway alarm motion sensor. The one that I purchased is the eMacros long-range solar wireless driveway alarm motion sensor. I don't have these set up directly outside of the home, but I have it as more of a perimeter, kind of like your exterior fence that you might have around your house. It's a warning system layer that I have outside of the motion-activated camera system that we have. With this particular system, I'm able to be notified when a bad guy is approaching my home but hasn't yet reached the motion-activated camera system. The eMacros driveway alarm motion sensor is a little on the expensive side, is around $67 in addition to $40 for each additional sensor, but it's highly rated and I've had good results with it. And then for layer 5, I consider that neighborhood monitoring. So at this point, we're going beyond our own individual home and we're branching out to the entire neighborhood. For me, this could be done through a neighborhood watch group, and another method is through drone surveillance, which we'll be covering in a future video. But for this video, we're going to be covering layer 4, which is the perimeter early warning system. There are more hardcore perimeter warning systems available for without rule of law situations that uses things like trip lines and even shotgun shells for creating loud blasts for a warning system. One particular company that makes some pretty cool options is called Trigger Cannons. We may or may not see this one in an upcoming video. I think it's a good idea to keep some of your preparedness measures a secret. The driveway alarm system has a base that has 4 different types of alarms or chimes that you could hear. Unfortunately, this particular one doesn't give notifications to your phone. Hopefully in a future revision I could have that capability. I don't have the base plugged in all the time due to regular activation, like when I'm out mowing the lawn, maybe if there's a deer outside or if the kids are playing outside. But I wanted to have them installed and ready to go if need be during a potential time of civil unrest or during overnight situations. This is a pretty cool expandable system that you could add on to as need be. I also like that it uses a USB micro cable for powering the base station. This allows it to be a portable bug-out bag addition when combined with something like the Anker power bank. You could use something like industrial Velcro for attaching the sensors in a bug-out situation. For this video, we're going to feature the return of the notorious bad guy, Bike Lock Guy. So what we're going to do is have Bike Lock Guy trigger the motion detected sensors at various locations of the home. I have one located in the driveway, another one located outside near the side door entry. I have another one located by a back door entrance area, and I used to have one located in the very back of the yard, but I put that one in prior to my wife planting some roses over there, so now its field of view is blocked. So for the time being, I'm going to move this particular sensor over to the entry walkway that is close to the stairs, which is around 20 to 30 feet from the front door of our home. Again, the whole point that I want for this particular system is to be notified prior to a bad guy actually reaching the home. We're going to do both daytime and nighttime tests. Hopefully the neighbors don't call the cops on Bike Lock Guy for this particular video. So I have the base station set up upstairs with a camera and a phone. Bike Lock Guy will have an active phone call going so we could hear the base chimes. There are 4 different chimes for the 4 different locations that are going to be covered for this video. Let's start off first with the driveway motion sensor. When need be, I want to have a method to be notified as soon as someone were to walk into our driveway. Maybe they're looking to snoop around in our vehicles, or just approach the home in general. Let's check that out now in daylight. Now let's repeat the driveway motion test at nighttime. Let's move on to the side yard entryway. Now let's try it at night. Let's move on to the back porch entry area. Let's repeat that same one at nighttime. As soon as someone walks from the street to our entry walkway, I want to know about it. Let's start off first with Bike Lock Guy coming at daylight. Now let's see if Bike Lock Guy could sneak in at night. While we do have a front door camera system, this would at least provide me a few extra seconds warning that someone was actually approaching our home. And that's going to do it for this video featuring how to set up a basic home outdoor perimeter early warning system using some driveway sensors. Special shout out to Bike Lock Guy for appearing in this video. Again, the home security layers that I have is Layer 1, I'm your Huckleberry, Layer 2, the alarm system, Layer 3, the camera system, Layer 4, the perimeter early warning system, and Layer 5, neighborhood monitoring, which we'll be covering in a future video. So leave your comments below in the comment section regarding this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching it. I provided links in the description box below for the motion activated driveway alarm system that I'm using, in addition to the Arlo camera system. Again, I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video and stay safe.